All right, y'all. This little video about social distortion, and specifically and particularly Mike Ness. Um, it turns out that he, I guess he was talking trash about President Trump and one of his. This was, I'm not sure exactly where, but it seemed like it was in a Central Valley, North California, something like that. Well, the guy he hit, anyway, he ended up hitting some guy, kind of having him held down, and punched him in the face a couple times, gave him a couple black eyes apparently, and then ejected from the concert. And this is one of his fans. And then what do you do? Then and the audio is beeped out, but you can hear one part they left in. That said later. He goes, and later on, I'm gonna fuck you in the ass. So he's threatening sodomy as well as punching one of his fans. So I mean, yeah, people like him, blah blah blah. And it's like they say, oh, it's all punk. It's punk. It's a punk thing to do. Punk rock. That's what you do. I mean, I have actually been to his shows like multiple times. I was a big fan of Soul Distortion at one point. I like their music, but he's like 60. I mean, he's got to be like late 50s, maybe 60. Is that a cool thing to do at that age? Does it keep him relevant? Cool. Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it does. But can we just keep the politics out of you know of entertainment? If you're gonna go to a show, this is not like the dead Kennedys and you know the 80s or even it's like it's not a time or like what was it punk rock from the 80s. You would talk about the Queen is dead. Jerry Brown is whatever, the song, if you know what I'm talking about. um you know Schwarzenegger. Schwarzenegger. I mean, you can always make fun of you can kind of make fun of the governors of California because Reagan, they did this. But okay, that's one thing. But at your age, maybe it's not a good idea to bring that up. I guess it's a punk rock thing to do. I've been at punk rock shows, I know how they are. But I'm also not that age anymore, and this guy definitely is not that age. So maybe keep your politics out of it. It was the cool thing to do to talk trash about President Trump in a farming town, or somewhere where someone who would like your band would maybe come out and maybe work. And apparently this guy was a farmer, so I'm just saying, like, he's not likely to be anti-Trump. And then he was pissed off. He's a big guy, it looked like. But when you get held down, it doesn't matter what size you are. If some big dudes come hold you down, even if they're in the crowd, and you let Mike Ness punch you in the face a few times, that's. I mean, is that punk rock? Punk rock's not about that. Punk rock, you fight, fair. You maybe throw a chair on someone's head, but you don't hold them down. That's not really punk rock. You can throw shit. I mean, you can. Maybe it is punk rock, but it's fucking. I don't like it. It's just dumb. So Mike Ness, I put you in your proper location. So I hope the DA prosecutes him for threats of sodomy, if that's a crime. Assault. And yeah, I think Mike Ness needs to be prison bound. So after that, I'll start listening to you. If you do some time and you apologize, or even if you don't apologize, if you do a little bit of time, then I'll start listening to you again. You're in the toilet, Mike Ness.